Harvard economist Kenneth Rogoff. The fact that the U.S. economy is doing very well is the main reason the trade gap has risen. I personally dispute that from an Austrian economics standpoint, where, I mean, it's kind of like if someone has a big house, a lot of nice cars, and a whole bunch of expensive stuff, but it's all funded with debt.
The land of Arcadia.
Hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for Arcadia Economics and an update on President Trump's economy, which has just posted a record annual trade deficit. Not shocking when you're getting involved in trade wars that these things do not work out well economically. And we see here the deficits in goods grew 10% last year to $891 billion, the widest on record. U.S. trade gaps with China and Mexico, already the nation's largest, reached new records. So here we're seeing some impact of the trade policy, and it is not good. Although, interesting quote here out of Harvard economist Kenneth Rogoff. The fact that the U.S. economy is doing very well is the main reason the trade gap has risen. I personally dispute that from an Austrian economics standpoint, where, I mean, it's kind of like if someone has a big house, a lot of nice cars, and a whole bunch of expensive stuff, but it's all funded with debt that he has no means to repay. You know, you could say there are signs of wealth, but I don't know that that really is accurate of the underlying picture. Keep in mind, we just had another record deficit. And these, to me, are not signs of a strong economy. A strong economy can go back to a normal interest rate. A strong economy doesn't need $3.5 trillion of Federal Reserve purchases on their balance sheet. A strong economy doesn't have to borrow or print to fund what the government does, and a strong economy does not have growing trade gaps. I don't know if I have the link up right now, although it was interesting. There was a story on Zero Hedge that commented about the State of the Union address and mentioned that the entire time he was talking about how strong the economy was, didn't mention the soaring debt loads, didn't mention how all this is being financed. So again, a much different story than is presented in the mainstream financial media, which again is why I started the channel and do these videos, because I think these are important things for people to be aware of. You'd sure think at some point there is going to be a day of reckoning when these bills come due. If we're headed towards some sort of reset or default, whether explicit or an implicit just printing it away. Certainly seems like that's where we're headed, which is, again, why I am a big advocate of gold and silver and select cryptos. But let me know if you have any questions about that. Maybe you're seeing things differently or don't understand any part of this. I do respond to the comments there, so leave them below, and I will see you again soon. Thanks.